sound check? Go for it.
I'm a pout fish with a with a pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place.
Hysterical. Happy Mismo Monday, everybody. Welcome back to Mismo. We're here again. How's it going?
Here for a fit check today.
Yeah. Been a minute since we've done one of these. I'm excited.
It's been a little bit.
I think so, yeah.
How you been?
Fitness-wise or
Physically,
just in general?
I know how you've been just in general. I also know how you've been physically and in the gym.
This is true.
But no, asking on behalf of the audience, how has the gym been for you lately?
Ooh, so many thoughts. I like that we're just jumping right into the fire here.
Let's do it.
Gym has been good. I'm trying to think of the last fit check that we did. I feel like there was a moment where I've been on the same program for a minute now. I love my program, but
Oh, thanks. Tell us more about your program.
Still,
who wrote it?
My husband, okay. Mick Torres wrote it. I've like really loved this program. We've modified it here and there, and then about, maybe a couple months ago, I was telling you, I think we were kind of both struggling with this. I was like, man, I'm kind of struggling with just lack of motivation. I just like got super lazy, I guess.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I want to know about the lack of motivation. I want to also put a pin in the program changes that we did like a month ago. I want to circle back to that, but let's talk about what was the lack of motivation?
I'm not sure, and it was interesting because like when I got myself to do the program and to do the exercises, I was like, this is great. I love this. But then it's just like, I don't know if it's just the middle of the year like lull for me or whatever it was. But, I'm a highly motivated person, so it was kind of a weird feeling for me to be like, do I really want to go and do this?
It happens to highly motivated people.
Really?
Well, yeah, you're in have I already explained the trans-theoretical model of change on here?
I don't think so. If you did, I think it'd be worth you going over again. I know it, but again, for our viewers, let's go through it.
The trans-theoretical model of change is 5 levels. There's pre-contemplation. This is like, you are not the type of person who we're saying works out, goes to the gym.
Right.
You can apply this to basically any habit.
Right.
So pre-contemplation, you're not that, you don't think about going to the gym. It is not on your radar. You're before thinking, pre-contemplation.
Right.
Then there's contemplation. You're like, I know that gyms are a thing. Maybe I should go. But I can't for several reasons,
right.
Whatever it is. Then preparation. Preparation is like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna, whatever. I'm gonna buy shoes. I'm gonna buy a water bottle. I'm gonna buy a gym bag. Then I'm gonna go get a gym membership. Making plans, creating space in their day, what time they're gonna go to the gym. Maybe they're consulting a personal trainer. Maybe they're looking up, fitness videos. Maybe they want to get into a little bit of better shape before even joining a gym. So they're just like starting to walk the dog more, something basic like that. Okay, then action. Action is like when that is the sexiest part of the trans-theoretical model of change. And I know how sexy this has been. But action is like when it's all happening. Action is the montage of the movie like set to music. It's like the before and after photos. We're talking about people in action phase, and it's good. And like it's great if you can like have a big transformation in 12 weeks, but my favorite phase is maintenance. Mm-hmm. You get there and then you are now the type of person who goes to the gym. You're a fit person. You're the type of person who works out. But maintenance is not like the work is done and you just get to like enjoy the benefits of your previous work.
Right.
No, you have to stay in maintenance and you can fall out of maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Sure.
I think I fell out of maintenance just a smidgy.
For how long?
just maybe like a month or so.
That's right on the border of falling out of maintenance.
And
I don't think you ever like stopped identifying as a person who goes to the gym.
no,
There were just things that blocked you.
Exactly. I still went every, like, on the days that I usually went to the gym, I still went to the gym and I still worked out, but it just felt like it was taking so much of my energy and my bandwidth to get myself over there, to a place that I already go to pretty much every single day, if not every day. So it was just it was a weird feeling for me, because you've explained this theoretical model to me before. So I knew the like ins and outs of it. And it was just a really weird feeling. And then as everybody knows, we as a family, we now golf. We're golfers. I don't know what to tell you.
Led by our son.
I
put the golf clubs away when you got pregnant.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just not gonna have time for this.
Yeah.
I thought I said goodbye to those clubs like that was 20 years I wasn't gonna see him again.
Mm-hmm.
And the boy brought it back.
You know what it was too, you guys? It was that we had a little T-ball set for him, and I just noticed that he would use the T-ball, but then he'd also put the baseball on the ground and then start swinging at it. And I was like, I just feel like you're trying, you don't know how to say the words yet. This was a while ago. You don't know how to say the words yet, but golf.
You did pick up on that, and then you wanted to get him a little golf set. We did.
He was obsessed.
And he loved that.
With it. Yeah. And
now he has outgrown that.
Yes. Now he only hits with our clubs.
Which club?
Dada's driver.
That only my driver.
Only his. Mind you, here's.
And not like my pitching wedge. The driver.
The driver.
He wants to.
And specifically Mick's, because I'm not exactly sure when this episode's coming out, but you got me my first set of like full golf clubs, my first golf bag and my first golf clubs for our 5-year anniversary. You got me woods for our wood anniversary. And let me just say how much I love them on air here. I love them so much. When I started golfing, I said that I wanted to get like a really pretty golf bag, which is such a silly thing to say, because now I'm like, what clubs can I get? This is great. But when I first started, I did say I wanted a really nice bag, and you got me the prettiest. It's like white and green and so pretty. And I have a driver. And will my son hit my driver? Not a chance. Not a chance. Only Dada's driver.
It's good. It's good. Your driver's brand new. He shouldn't be.
I know.
Playing with yours. If you check the pod, we talked about our 5-year anniversary. Do you remember this like a few months ago?
Yes.
We mentioned, I quizzed you to see if you knew that it was the wood anniversary.
And I very jokingly said concrete. Haha.
I've been playing in this for a while. I've been excited. It was just it was just like one of those ideas that just comes from like woods for the wood anniversary.
Yeah, it was so perfect. You surprised me with them. In fact, when I say he surprised me with them, we were watching the World Cup.
Yeah.
With your family, and I just finished teaching my acting class, and I came downstairs and we were watching the game. It was very exciting. And he had these golf clubs set up in the kitchen for forever.
We were filming it.
And
it was for like 15 minutes. You were not going into the kitchen.
And it was just because I was so invested in the World Cup. I was so excited about the World Cup. And then genuinely after like 25 full minutes of me not going into the kitchen, I finally I didn't even go into the kitchen really. I like kind of glanced and turned around, and then I saw the golf set there with a little card that said 5 on it, and I was blown away.
I decided to give them to you early, like a month and a half before our anniversary, because I wanted you to get a chance to play with them, learn your clubs, and then we're going to play your first round of golf for our anniversary.
I'm scared, but I'm very excited.
It's going to start nice and easy on a little 9-hole par 3 executive course.
It's going to be great. All this to say, as I was getting a little stale, I guess, with just my motivation and with my workouts, I was like, I feel like there should be some sort of like mix. We got to like mix it up a little bit, just change it up. and I mentioned to you that I wanted to maybe focus on like more core and rotational stuff for golf.
Yeah.
Words I would never thought, if you would have asked me even 5 years ago, I'd said that I maybe wanted to start learning how to play golf with a few friends of ours.
Yeah.
And it's always something I was interested in, but never something I thought we would ever, one, have the time for, or two, actually do. So if you would have asked me 5 years ago, if I would have been saying to you, can I please have more core and rotational movements in my workouts at the gym so that I can be better at golf, I would have laughed in your face. But here we are.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And
you also have visible definition in your abs, and that oblique line is really coming in nicely. Like sometimes a goal, like a performance goal, just falls beautifully into place because like who's upset about you doing like more core,
right?
And your stomach is more toned. Like great added benefit, but you didn't do it for that.
No,
you're doing it for golf and to protect your back and to like feel, it's a great goal because it just clicked so many things into place.
Yes, it's very
like carrying Michael as well. Like
yes,
because I'm giving you rotational exercises and also anti-rotational exercises, which is great for like offloaded carries, which is what we do all day long. And that's oblique. On both sides are active when you're carrying Michael on one side.
Yes, and I feel like this is very similar to when we talked about the glute drive in a previous fit check. We kept driving home the point of like, the point is not to have an ass. It's that I need to strengthen my glutes so my balance is good and my ankles are less weak than they have been because I've always had such weak ankles. But having a great ass is like what a perk, what a plus. I didn't even plan that. It's just something that happened. You know what I mean?
As your husband and personal trainer, I was happy to write you a program that gave you a great ass.
You've now written me a program that gave me a great ass and visible abs. So I appreciate everything you've done. Thank you so much.
You're
I just appreciate
it's a family podcast. We're trying to keep it easy. But yes, no, exactly. It's
I was working on
They heard all the science reasons that I said before. It's not just
right.
Ass and abs.
It really is science, I promise. But also
health,
perks.
Health, longevity, injury prevention, and dad ass.
That's right.
A nice ass.
That's absolutely correct. I feel great about it. That's where I am in my fitness journey. I think at the moment you just added these core and rotational exercises.
That is great. And before that, though, there was another modification you asked for. Because I had you doing a lot of push. I had you doing a lot of incline dumbbell chest press and then menage a chest. I call it menage a chest because it's this little circuit I put together. Yeah. Narrow grip press, pec flies, and then hammer curls. I know hammer curls are not chest, but it's just whatever. We do like the time under tension of it. So it's sets of 10 of all three of those without putting it down. Anyway, that was a lot of chest, a lot of push. The initial reason for that goal, you were not trying to get your chest broader. It was to be able to do a full chaturanga in a vinyasa yoga class.
Yes.
And we accomplished that, but then at some point you said you felt like what did you say was getting like too broad?
I felt like my shoulders were getting really broad, like just my chest and shoulders. And I felt like when I was wearing tank tops, it just looked different on me. And I was like, I don't know if this is a different that I love. So you ended up taking that off of my program, and I think everything kind of slimmed back out, and I feel a lot better about tank tops these days.
But I like it because we needed to do it to get you to the strength level where you could achieve that chaturanga, and now you can confidently do that.
Yeah, dude.
So we were able to strip away the dumbbell chest press, and actually we focused more on chin-ups initially, which those have been kind of nice for you. Like there's lats there, but like I think doing a bodyweight chin-up has been a goal for you for a while. I'm still kind of a little bit far away from that.
Yeah, I feel far away from that. I think I might have said this before, but in case I haven't, like I do them with assistance right now, and the machine is a little scary for me. it feels like I'm going to fall off of it at any given moment. That's just, I'm not going to fall off of it, but it is just like an irrational fear of mine.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't progress on that machine unless I have you standing next to me, because then you, obviously this is your job. So like you have a great eye at being like, this was easy enough for you. You can now progress this. I will never trust myself to progress any piece of my chin-ups or my dips. It's not where I'm going to be.
Thank you. I have definitely fine-tuned my my ability to perceive a level of effort for a client.
Right.
And I can just tell if you're not working hard enough, I will make you work harder.
And you can't act it either, because I've tried and he knows.
I know.
Every time. Every time. I really have tried to be like, oh, it's so difficult. Oh no. And then you're like, and we're going to make this a little bit more difficult. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. What's the lightest you can do on the chin-ups now?
On the chin-ups? I think I'm at 50.
Lightest assistance. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
So, not bad. And that feels genuinely, I'm not acting, like genuinely feels difficult for me to do. So, you know.
Okay.
We'll see how long I stay there. But just in terms of
yeah. Sorry, no.
No.
I was going to say also you've been doing more cardio.
I've been doing a ton more cardio. Dear Lord. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I was going to say in terms of the chaturanga for yoga, that portion of my life was also, in addition to that, I had never been able to do any sort of push-up. And that was that was a really cool goal that I got to accomplish. Was that this year or last year? That was this year.
That was like,
dang, dude.
Just a few months ago, you asked that you were saying your shoulders were too broad, and then we cut the incline dumbbells from your program. That's
wild. Okay, then yeah, earlier this year, I was like, I felt like I couldn't hang in a yoga class because it was like screwing up my back a lot, that to do chaturanga properly, I had to like drop down to my knees to do that push-up. And I was like, I think it would really be helpful if I could just do the push-up, but I did not feel confident in it at all. So it was really, it's to the point where like, you know how in class sometimes they're like, do your own vinyasa. Like you don't have to, sometimes you can just go straight back to down dog. I won't do that because I'm like, no, now I know how to do this. And now I don't want to jip myself of the experience of the whole vinyasa for me. So even though I know that my teachers are all like, it's okay, do you? I'm like, no, I'm going to do it. Even though my arms are wiped by the end of class, I will still do it just for the plot. So I appreciate that you got me, because I am able to do a push-up. I feel like I'm better at yoga, literally, which has been really, really fun for me.
Yes. It's fun to see the athlete peeking through in you. You have a real sport now.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
It's great.
It's
I think you've got a very well diversified portfolio of ways that you work out now.
Thank you.
You've got cardio, like intentional, like
and I love
incline walk cardio.
Yep.
Your strength training program is on point. Your yoga is consistent, at least once a week, sometimes twice.
Yeah.
And then we're golfing about once a week.
Yeah, and that's been a lot of fun. For somebody who's always loved sports, I've never taken the time to learn any sport. I've always just loved watching it and been really invested in watching it. So I really, really love that I've finally learned a real sport.
It's awesome. It's going to only get more fun as Michael can actually go out and play with us on the course.
I will say I do have a video of the three of us hitting at the same time, which I've not really gotten before. Like I think we've gotten the two people hitting at the same time, but not three of us hitting at the same time. And it is so awesome. I said specifically the other day that it was awesome because I have gotten to the point now where like when I hit the ball, it makes the same like thwack sound that like yours does. It's softer, obviously, but like it still makes the sound, where when I first started golfing, it was just like this cute little like bloop. And now I feel like a real golfer now, which is really cool.
You have a more flexible shaft. So yours, even when I hit yours, if I hit yours as hard as I hit mine, it doesn't make as loud of a sound.
I just learned something new right now. I understand what this is because I have a video of Michael dropping my my driver and it goes bloom, like it just like bounces off of the ground. That's what you mean. It is more flexible. Got it. Okay.
More give.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I love my clubs. Thank you so much.
We also watched The Hawk on Netflix and got extra excited about golf.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The other day when we were there, you tried some Happy Gilmore swings. I thought that was pretty great.
That was dumb.
Let's move to you now.
Yeah.
But as we move to you, I'm gonna say this podcast is now. I get to drink tea on this podcast now because why not? If you would like any merch, it's available on our website. So, how's your fitness going, Mick?
What a loaded question. I did not see that coming.
You didn't? For the spit check, you didn't? Wow.
I feel unprepared.
Yeah, oh no. Try.
Okay, well, I'm sitting on a dislocated pinky toe in my right foot right now.
How'd that happen?
I was carrying plates over from the kitchen to the kitchen table, and my I kicked Dee Dee's carrier that holds her food bowl, and it's wood. It's a hard, unforgiving wood, and the pinky split around that, and I was on the phone at the time too, just doing too much at the same time. I came around the table and my pinky was out like that. Like,
let me just chime in here. You finished the conversation that you were having on the phone, continued to just walk around, get dinner ready, do all the things. And then you hung up the phone and you were like, that really hurts. And then you walked around the corner to show me your foot and your pinky toe was not where it should have been. And I was like, what's going on? And then you kind of pushed it back into place. Did that hurt when you pushed it back in?
Yeah, but I think it's an improvement.
Okay.
I think it kind of, I worry about my pinky toe like curling under my other toes as I age, and this actually kind of extended it in a way. So I feel like it was a net positive. Basically got a free operation.
Right. Blessing in disguise,
That's how I'm choosing to view it. The more pessimistic view of it is, you know what, the timing is not bad, honestly. I was going to say it's bad, but it could be a lot worse.
Okay.
All right. The other big news in my fitness is I just agreed to run a Hyrox with a partner. Very excited about this. Been flirting with the idea all year, and I've committed. So it's in December in Anaheim. Sign-ups are in a couple of days, so I'm not officially signed up yet, but we've decided we're going to do it. And I let him know the other day that I dislocated my pinky toe. So I'm not going to be able to train for the next probably 4 to 6 weeks.
Can you just explain what a Hyrox is for anybody who doesn't know what a Hyrox is?
A Hyrox is an organized race. It's its own, organization. It's 8 1-kilometer runs, and then in between each run, there are different stations. Stations include 1,000-meter ski erg, 1,000-meter row, a sled push, a sled pull, a kettlebell farmer carry, a weighted traveling lunge with a sandbag on your back. The last one is wall balls. Oh, and the one I left out is burpees. Like
traveling
burpee,
burpees.
And then you jump forward.
Traveling burpees.
Yeah. Burpee broad jumps.
That's what they're actually called? Wow.
That is.
Traveling burpees seems so much more efficient to say, but go on.
So that's what I'll be doing in December. So now I need my pinky toe to recover, which it will. It's fine. Been icing it, been bandaging it. We discussed going to see a doctor and elected to not.
Right. Yeah. There was a lot of back and forth of like, do we, don't we?
Well, what am I going to do? Go sit in the urgent care while there's people who like have more serious injuries?
We were responsible about it. We said, look, we kept track of it for 24 to 48 hours and made sure that like the swelling wasn't getting out of hand, the bruising wasn't getting out of hand, and it wasn't. You woke up the next day and it hurt, and then you woke up the day after and you were like, "Oh, better." There's bruising, there's swelling, but it's not you're okay.
And then we went to the golf club. Okay, so I'm wearing these shoes.
In my clothes? How dare you?
It's not. I get it is in your clothes. I'll give you options. It's in all 3 shots. I've been wearing these to the gym the last few days. Like, I've been training clients in these because I try to put my Nikes on, and I was limping on my walk to work.
Half a mile, by the way.
I was in so much pain. I asked you to bring me these.
Yeah.
So I've been in these, and I'm going to stay in these until the swelling goes down. The bruising is pretty bad.
Yeah. It's
half
gnarly.
of the foot is bruised.
It's gnarly. Yeah.
I've gotten a lot of comments about the Uggs at the gym this week from clients, from other members. But I also got comments when I was in the Nikes and limping, and this is, I think, better.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been taping it as well.
Been taping it. But then, I mean, also my knee then started to give issues because I was walking like with a little bit of a compensation.
Yeah.
I've had 2 surgeries on my knee. So every time I run, that's my biggest concern, is that my knee is going to have issues.
Yep.
With the Hyrox, I got to be in running shape.
Yep.
And then I've not forgotten my initial goal from the year, my New Year's resolution, overhead pressing my body weight. I don't know that we've given a fit check since I set my new PR.
No, we have not.
Oh.
Tell the people.
175. 175 pounds pressed overhead with a barbell. Strict press. That means no momentum, no bending the knees. Pop. Wow. Felt great. Body weight is the goal.
Right.
To lift my body weight. At the beginning of the year, 165 was my PR. So I've added 10 pounds to my PR. I think I weighed like 183 at the beginning of the year, and I weigh 188 now. So I've gained like 5 pounds of progress towards my goal.
Nice.
Sure. It's August. It's 5 pounds. That's not significant. But here's what's important about it. In the trans-theoretical model of change, I've stayed in maintenance.
Right.
I haven't fallen off. It doesn't actually matter. None of you care if I ever overhead press my body weight. I barely care.
Oh, Mick, don't say that. We care.
You do?
We do.
You do?
We care. We do. Come on, guys. We care. We care.
Thanks a lot.
We care.
I appreciate that. It keeps me going.
Yeah.
I
care.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
And for me. I'm doing it for me.
I care just because it's a goal you've been working towards for a while, and I would like to see you achieve it.
The point of a goal, I think, really, when you're in maintenance phase and have been, say, a personal trainer for 10 years, is you just got to keep it interesting in there.
Yeah.
So it could be like a random goal. There are other goals I could choose.
Yeah.
But it's exciting. It's I think like a universally respectable benchmark. If you can overhead press your body weight, you would say that is a strong person.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty close. Let me tell you something. 175 feels really, really heavy. And there's one of 2 ways I can get closer to my goal. I can lose weight or I can increase strength. 180 feels far away. Training for the Hyrox, if I tighten up my nutrition just a little bit with the added running, I don't know if I want to drop down to 174.
Yeah.
But I could. I might.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, look, I just learned how to make Marry Me chicken, so I don't know how well we'll do nutritionally with that new recipe in the book.
Oh, the Marry Me chicken is my new favorite recipe that you make. And you put extra sun-dried tomatoes in there, so there's almost a 1-to-1 ratio of bites of chicken with sun-dried tomato.
Which is so funny. We're not a tomato family. It's not like something that we put in a lot of our foods. But for some reason, in that Marry Me chicken, I need it with every bite.
I do need it with every bite.
It's so ridiculous. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's been really good.
And also, I think a lot of parents will relate to this. Nutrition with a toddler around is difficult.
Get out of
And
here.
our toddler wants to eat anything that we're eating. So it's something we always keep in mind when planning lunches, dinner, like any sort of meal. We're like, okay, would Michael like this? And if he won't like this, what can we give him that's similar so that he doesn't feel like he's eating something that we're not eating, you know?
Also, schedules have been very much in flux. And when that's the case, it's really hard to pin down your nutrition.
Yeah.
His schedule changes pretty consistently. And we just had a big change now that he started preschool.
Yes.
And that's an amazing change.
It's been fantastic.
I
He's
don't-
been doing great.
He's been great. And I think the nutrition is kind of like naturally adapted to his new schedule.
Totally.
How do you feel we're settling in with nutrition?
I think we're doing pretty well. I think we discussed it, I think, at the beginning of the year, just like not eating out as much. And I feel like we've accomplished that pretty well. We're just more conscious of like when we're eating out and stuff like that. And then I think our nutrition at home, we've gone back and forth with meal delivery services and cooking. I think right now we're in a heavy cooking phase, which I really like. And it's kind of, I think with Michael going to preschool and also because we are just cooking more at home for ourselves, that's why I learned how to do the Marry Me chicken, because I was like, just so we have some variety and it's not just, you know, a grilled chicken, a vegetable, and a carb. So I think I'd give ourselves a B.
Yeah.
You know, all things considered, with schedules, with Michael around, like with all of these different things, I think we're doing the best that we can right now. Could we tighten up? Of course we can.
I think we're doing well. I don't think
Yeah.
we're doing the very best that we could. It tends to be like a priority, but not the top priority among other, you know, work things.
Yeah.
But we also just saw The Odyssey twice. And you asked me about Matt Damon, and you said, would I go gluten-free? And I said, yes. Like, but there's always the like, for the right role.
Right.
But would there ever be a time when you're not cast in a role and you just say, I'm going to train for the role that I want, even though I don't have it yet, I'm going to like go gluten-free or do whatever like more intense level thing needs to happen to manifest the role that you want?
Yes, in 2022, I did exactly that.
Yeah, you did. That worked well.
I literally did exactly that. I was so strict with my nutrition, with my working out. This was pre-child, of course. I was on top of it. It was no alcohol, dessert once a week, and then there was one other rule. I can't remember what it is, but I know there were. I thought there were 3 rules.
Fast food once a month.
Fast food once a month. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And it came on the heels of I might have told this story before, but I'll tell a short version of it again. I had auditioned for a pilot that I got really, really, really close for 2 different roles in the pilot, and I didn't end up getting it. And I remembered at the beginning of that year when all of the casting stuff was happening, I was like, I turned to you and I was like, I want to be in TV shape. I'm not in TV shape. Like, can we like go really hard the next however many weeks this is? And then when I ended up not getting it, I was like, I never want to feel that way again. I never want to be that unprepared to work again. And so began the next few months of like, you had me doing, was it 8 workouts a week? 10 workouts?
Yeah.
8 workouts? Something
8.
like that. I was doing 2-a-days. Like I was, and I loved it. Like it wasn't because I was like forcing myself to like be at the gym and like do all this stuff. Like I was
We had the time and you enjoyed it.
I was very happy to do. I felt more than an aesthetic thing. I felt amazing. I felt like a very healthy version of myself, which was really because I was putting good things into my body. I was like treating my body very, very well. And it ended up being like the best year of my career that has happened since we've been together, right? So, you know.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
No. I think after I didn't book that pilot, I was pretty hell-bent on like booking anything. I was like, just like let me book something so that I know that, you know, this I'm still good at what I do. And I had a great year. It was awesome.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think would be my most castable look, what do you think I should physically, like, what should I train for?
Oh, how do you mean? Like,
Should I lean out? Should I bulk up? Should I
ooh,
be a little like, relatable, like sitcom dad, not that fit? Should I be Matt Damon in The Odyssey?
geez, this is a big question, I feel. I think you should lean out, but not.
You're calling me fat. Go ahead, continue.
I gotta go.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. Okay.
I think you should lean out, but not to the point where it feels unattainable to a majority of the world. Does that make sense?
They're like, once I see veins in my abs, that's when I
Right.
want to
Right.
pause.
I don't know. The answer is no to the not fit dad
Yeah.
question, right?
Okay, great.
I think you look great when you bulk, but I think you look awesome when you like lean out.
I think it's going to happen because
Right.
I really want to hit the overhead press goal within the year. Let's just do some quick math. If I weigh 188 right now and I can press 175, that's 13 pounds off. So far to August, I've made 5 pounds of improvement. That's less than a pound per month. I'm going to need to dramatically increase my progress. At the beginning of October, there will be 13 weeks left in the year. Q4, that's 13 weeks. That would be 1 pound per week from October of either getting stronger or losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if by the beginning of October, I'm still 13 pounds away, or even less, 10 pounds away, and hopefully I am, then I need to up the intensity. And I can cut weight much faster than I can gain 5 pounds on my overhead press. That's already like that high next to like the ceiling of my genetic strength potential.
Right. But this could be a dumb question, but I think that's the gift of you being very well versed in fitness and me not being so well versed in fitness but loving it. By you cutting weight to get to get you closer to your goal here, would you lose strength?
I definitely could.
Oh gosh.
It's part of the strategy. A successful cut, you're trying to maintain as much muscle as possible and only lose fat, so you can't do it too fast. A pound a week is pretty aggressive. It'd be smarter of me to do it now when the math would be, there's not less than 26 weeks left, so it's not a pound every other week. It'd be like a pound every, 10 days right now.
Look, I believe in you.
Appreciate that.
And I think you're going to get it. Right, guys? We care. We think he's going to get it.
Thanks, guys.
I really do, though. I think we're cutting it close, but I don't think it's impossible.
Thanks a lot.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
What we've said about the Hyrox, what I've said about the Hyrox is I'm really happy for you. And Michael and I will be there with little posters that say "Go Dada," eating a hot dog on the sidelines.
I'm really excited for the Hyrox. I think
I'm excited for you. I think it's gonna be really cool.
I'm excited to run it with my partner. My partner is awesome. He's a better runner than me.
Mm-hmm.
He just did the LA Marathon. He's in good shape. I'm going to be slowing him down right now. And my pinky toe is slowing me down.
That
so
didn't help.
I got to fix that. I got work to do.
Here's the thing about Mick is that when we went to the driving range the other day,
Oh, yeah.
we were like, I said, oh, I can go alone. Or like, if you feel like it would be a fun outing for Michael, like we can bring Michael, but like, obviously he should not golf.
I said I was just going to coach and watch you and Michael.
Yes.
But.
Then, which it started off that way.
Mm-hmm.
It started off with just me doing it. And then slowly, like, as he's like helping Michael with clubs and like getting his tee set up and everything. Then every once in a while you'd hit a ball. And then it just became like you started hitting your driver. You did the Happy Gilmore swing. And I was like, what's going on? And then the next day you were like, maybe that was stupid.
I took one swing and it felt good. Should have stopped there. But yeah, okay. The Happy Gilmore thing was really stupid. I never do that. But the only reason I did was because of these shoes. I was like, I don't know. I feel kind of like Happy Gilmore right now. I was like dressed. I usually put a collar on. I was in a t-shirt. I was feeling very Happy Gilmore-ish out there.
It was so funny. And you can see there are swings where he's like, oh, good. Like, okay, that didn't hurt my pinky. That's fantastic. And then he'll like do the next swing and you're like hobbling off of that foot.
There's definitely a few where I definitely just made my injury worse.
It was so
just definitely did. Yeah.
But it was fun. Thank you for taking me to the driving range. Maybe until you're healed, I either go alone or you actually just sit there and coach and hang out with Michael.
Takes discipline. I will try. My favorite thing is I think we're having fun with fitness. I think everybody's stayed fit this year.
Yeah. And Michael can do a down dog, so his fitness is going great.
He can do a down dog. He can do a 3-legged down dog. He's so good. I'm so proud of him.
Me too. But I think we're in a good place. This was a nice fit check.
All right, I've laid out the goals for the rest of the year. We'll update.
We'll do another one soon and see how you're doing with Hyrox training and how golf is going.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.